Hello and welcome to Pokemon TCG Center. Mario with you, and today I have another budget deck for the new X and Y format that will be a 2015-2016 after the rotation. So basically for the X and Y there is a non-EX deck which is always kind of fun to play and good to play because when you knock out your opponent's Pokemon, you will draw two prize cards if we talk about EX card, and when your opponents knock it out your Pokemon, he will only be able to draw a one prize card. So this is basically a Beautifly, a Miltank budget deck. If you want to build this deck, go check the 60 cards net webpage. I will put the link in my video description. You can get this deck for around $60, and you can buy all cards from the 60 cards, which is pretty amazing. If you're located somewhere in Europe, just go and buy all the cards and play this deck. It's really nice to start with. It's budget deck. You also get a core item and supporter cards that you'll be able to use in almost each of your decks that you'll made in future, like Lysander, Birch, Sycamore, Shauna, Teammate, Zero Seek, Muscle Bands, Double Color Synergies, Ultra Balls. That's all cards that you will need to have in any deck that you will want to play. So the main attacker in the early phase of the game, like let's say turn 1, should be of course Miltank, because with powerful friends you'll be able to hit 80 if you have stage 2 Pokemon in play, and with Muscle Bed 100 for only 1 energy. Of course we'll be able to evolve our Beautifly into turn 1 because we will have a Forest of Giant Plants, which allows you to evolve your grass Pokemons in just turn 1. Of course, Beautifly is a miraculous scales ability. It's something like Safeguard, which says prevent all damage done to this Pokemon by attacks from your opponent's Pokemon EX. So your opponent's EX Pokemon will not be able to knock it out your Beautifly, to attack your Beautifly. Even if you have a Muscle Band, you'll be able to hit for 100 and just knock it out, Sazing the EX, for example, from the one shot, which is pretty amazing. Of course, we have Silcones and a Wurmples in this deck for evolving. As I mentioned before, early game start with Miltank, late game just finish with a Beautifly. If your opponents don't have non-EX attacker, it's just free win for you. We have one enhanced hammer just in case your opponents have a lot of special energies to interrupt him in the early or late game, to surprise him. 2 level balls, of course, for searching, stage 1, and basic type Pokemon. 1 paint roller, discard any stadium card and play, then draw a card. This is good because we play 3 Forest of the Giant Plants. If we want to burn a hand and just draw 1 more card, and we have another Forest of the Giant Plants in our hand and we want to discard it, just play the paint roller or to discard your opponent's stadium, which is not bad at all. We have also 1 Secret Dash, just shuffle 5 Pokemon from your discard pile back into your deck, so you'll be able to recycle your Miltanks, Whirlpools, Silcones and Beautiflies again. 1 Startling Megaphone, of course, to discard 2 cards from your opponent's Pokemons. 3 Trainer's Mail to accelerate search for trainer card. 3 Ultra Balls. I decided to play 3 Ultra Balls instead 4 because I already have 2 level balls in this deck. 2 Versus Seeker, of course you need to play Versus Seekers. They are currently maybe $6 or $7, the most expensive card in this deck, but you should play them. I've also made a video with a non-budget version of this deck, so there will be also 2 or 3 shames in this deck, so the deck will be more accelerable. 2 Lysanders, you need to play 2 Lysanders. 1 is no need to play because if one of them are in a, let's say, prize, you can't catch your opponent's Pokemon. 4 Birch Observation for the new format, of course. 4 Sycamores and 2 Shaunas just for the late game. If you have a huge hand, just play Shauna, draw 5 cards and don't deck out you. 1 Teammates, pretty powerful card. When your opponents knock it out something from your active or bench spot, you'll be able to search Um, for 2 cards, you want 1 Zero Seek, of course, 3 Forest of the Giant Plants, 3 Muscle Bands, 4 Double Color Synergies, and 6 Grass Synergies. So pretty much all for around $60 you can buy, $50 to $60, I'm not sure, from the 60 cards. Don't forget to check it. I mean, it's pretty good deal. I think that this deck have a good potential for someone who just start to play. So let's do some testings and see how this deck will perform in the gameplay. Okay, so it looks like we played against a fighting deck. I'm not sure if the smart option is to start with a Miltank. But let's see. I need to top deck Stadium, and I didn't top deck Stadium. Not sure. Let's see how many Whirlpools Beautifly we have in the deck. So for now I see 2 Beautiflies, 3 Beautiflies, and only 1 Silcoon. And that will be hard to draw. There's a Sycamore. That's pretty much all I get. Bad start for me. Luckily he don't have strong energy. Well, I will not gamble, let's just go for Sycamore, try to get Beautifly, and I just get it. So, and I just gave him to switch to matchup, so next turn I can get a free prize card. I hit for 80. Okay, so 1 energy to Miltank, Sycamore, and there's a Secret Ash. Put them back. Now I can hit for a ton of damage with just Miltank. In case he come in front with Medicham, so he can knock it out my Beautifly. That's the reason why I just go back. I will need to find a Lysander, so I can... Oh, there's a Lysander. But from his side... okay, let's just bench 1 Miltank, go Energy, and Birch Observation for 7, really nice. And there's a Silver. I got a Muscle Band. And there's also Level Ball for another Silcoon. And I can just try to paralyze my opponent. Okay, so he just ended me, and there's a Fighting Stadium. So let's see who will get a energy. Let's go Birch again for 4. There's a Beautifly. Retreat to another Beautifly, hit for 100. At this turn we won't be let him to switch with one of his Pokemons, so he won't be able to attack me with Lucario. And there's a Sycamore for a 7. Second energy on Medicham. If he can retreat, this can be painful for 100. with a Medicham, which is enough to knock it out my Beautifly from the one attack. Okay, so there's a scramble switch, as I mentioned before. 70 times 2. Let's go Sycamore. And there's a Trainer's Mail. I need the card that I didn't pull, and that card would be a Muscle Band. But I can just hit for 80, let him switch one of his Pokemons. So next turn I can just Lysander him. Okay, so he came in front with Lucario. And he also have 3 Medichamps. And luckily I got again teammates, just in case he'll be able to knock it out something. I'll be able to search for 2 cards in any way I like. Okay, so there's a Lysander. Let's go retreat to Miltank. Trainer's Mail. There's a Paint Roller. Let's just grab a Level Ball. Okay, Powerful Friends for 100, for 80. One Medicham is down. So there's a Karina. I need to go for a second prize, and the second prize would be a Lucario EX. Without energy, he won't be able to knock it out. Okay, so there's a energy. That's 90 times 2. One energy to Miltank. I have a teammates ready and a Zero Sick, but I'm not sure if I should just go for Lysander. How many double Colress energy do we have? 2. And 1 is prized, or maybe in a deck. Let's go for Lysander. Powerful Friends for 80. 2 more additional prize cards. How many Shaunas do I have? I have 2 Shaunas already in my discard pile, 4 cards in my deck. I need to draw 2 more prize cards. Let's count through the Lysanders and Versus Seekers. So 1 Lysander, 1 Versus Seeker, and 2 Lysanders and 2 Versus Seekers. Okay, let's do 80 and switch his Pokemon so we can get an extra turn. Without switch, he will not be able to retreat. There's a rare candy for second Machamp. 3, 4 grass energies. I have all of my resources in the play. Okay, 110 times 2. Hit for 80. And 1 prize card remaining. If he can Lysander my Miltank, that's pretty much GG. If he cannot, Or if you cannot retreat this turn, I just win this game. And there's a Professor's Letter for, of course, 2 fighting energies. And there's a N, and it's a GG for me. So hit for 100, grab a nice prize card, and win the game. So pretty much anything that you play, it's not that expensive to build. For around $60, you can buy it on 60 card market. As mentioned before, don't forget to check it. Don't forget to like the video if you like it, dislike if you don't like it, and of course subscribe to my channel for more future videos and deck analysis. So thank you for watching, have a nice day, and goodbye.